following on from yesterday where I spoke about Active Campaign, which is one of the tools that I use in business, I thought today I'd show you some items that I always have on me or I keep in the car because they're coming very useful on viewings. These are viewings for either buying a property or a viewing that I'm doing to source on. So these are some of the things that have made life easier or even have saved us money or invested money over the years. So first I will show you this little damp moisture detector. So easy to use. You simply turn it on, it's battery powered and it does work, it always beeps in my bag. There you go, and all you do is put the prongs somewhere, and if you're a bit wet it will beep like it just has. It's got two settings, one is for wood, one is for like bricks and walls, that kind of thing. So I'll just do a quick test here. This is an outside wall. I expect it to be totally dry and you can't see there, I'm really bad at knowing which way. There we go. There's absolutely no moisture at all there. What it does is it says there 0%, so it gives you the percentage of water that it can detect in the wall, and equally it beeps, and the more quicker that it beeps as such, then the more moisture that there is. This was £17 and I bought it on Amazon about 2 years ago. It's really not expensive, and like I say, it's so easy to look after. You just put a battery in. I've never had to change battery, and I keep it in car where it gets freezing cold and so on. This would be a great tool to use to maybe show a vendor that, you know, it's not just condensation or whatever, that the damp's quite deep, so you could negotiate quite a few £1,000 really off the price. You could also use it with tenants that say they've got damp. One of my tenants has rising damp in her attic. Believe it or not, it's only in the attic, so this were great to show her that it's actually just the clothes that she's drying and the window that she's not opening that was the problem. I'll put a link to this in the comments to this one. Quite a few people have seen me use it and ask where they can get one from, so I'm going to give you the link to this one. This one is an affiliate link. I literally get paid pennies if you buy it at no extra cost to you, but all the affiliate income that I make goes to charity anyway. Second tool that I'll show you is a straightforward tape measure. I actually prefer the old-fashioned 99p style ones from B&Q Wilkinson. You can of course get the more complex digital ones that a lot of people prefer and say they're more accurate. It's down to choice. Again, these aren't expensive and they're battery powered, and you can just keep them in car and you've always got it to hand then. I'll put a link to that as well. Another really good tool, camera. I do use the camera that's on my iPhone, but I'm sure we're all used to iPhone batteries not lasting long, and it's always good to know I've got a backup that I can use if needed. I would put batteries and spare batteries on the list, as well as memory cards and things like that. It's brilliant to do a walkthrough as well of the property, as well as taking pictures and close-up pictures. I think especially if you're sourcing it on or you're going to show somebody else the property and email them details, it's good if you can sort of send a video, and I think they can just get the layout and things like that a lot better. The last tool as such that I use that I will show you is an old-fashioned paper and pen. Nothing beats paper and pen in my opinion. You could use an equivalent on your phone, storing notes or whatever, but I still, in today's age, always have a notepad in my bag and a pen, so I can always, note down whatever it is I need to note. My memory's not brilliant at times, so sometimes I write things down so I won't forget them later. And can I just say, with a tape measure it's really handy if you're looking at HMOs especially, or properties to convert to HMOs, because you will need to check that the room size is big enough for the legislation, or if you're reconfiguring a floor plan or whatever, you'll need to know the exact measurements. So that's a really useful tip, to always have a little cheap tape measure somewhere nearby. And don't trust estate agents if they've done a floor plan or whatever and they've given you some room sizes. It is really important to check and double and even triple check them yourself. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you about another piece of software that I use in business that I find really helpful, and I hope you're all finding these useful, and I will see you all soon.